It's the wickedest doom, tearing me apart. It's the wickedest doom, daggers through my heart.
So I've got 3 days before I arrive in New York City to record with legendary Strokes producer Gordon Raphael. Better get to the studio. Now here's the real challenge. I am yet to pen one single line of this song. So look guys, today you're welcome on this journey as I buckle in and attempt to answer this question of how do you damn well write a song. So just a message from the future. This sets out as a how to write a song video until the song itself fragments, shatters and breaks apart all of my expectations. But at the end, something is made. All right, deep breath, let's go. So, step one, you need a space where you can howl.
Sometimes in the dead of night I wake up.
Songwriting is about digging into that deepest aspect of yourself. And if you're feeling self-conscious about the neighbors, or you're worried about your expression drawing ire or judgment from others, you need to get yourself to a space where you can actually let it out, because songwriting is about expression, and expression is about knowing no damn bounds. And so it's like when you sing, you gotta sing from the bottom of you, let it out. Okay, so just gonna have another run through, try to work out this structure a little bit. Okay guys, turbo powered takeaways, and then I gotta grab my bag, get to New York City. Okay, so remember that every time you write a song, you have no idea what direction that it's going to go in. Secondly, the process is in charge. You have to acquiesce to the process, and the more that you resist the process that it's asking you to get in, the more difficult it is going to be. So I think with any creative endeavor, I think we find ourselves pinned between one of two places. And on the one side, there is this sort of desperate inspiration when something strikes and you just go after it and you know that that's the moment. And the other side is when you're feeling resistant, or you're just so busy that you don't feel like you're somehow in the process. This time it's much more about just the fact that I've been really busy. And then suddenly you've got New York City bearing down upon you, and you're like, man, whew, gotta get this damn thing written. So with this session with Gordon, it's a funny story. I used to know Gordon when he lived in Berlin, and I dropped him a line online. It's like, look, Gordon, I've got this podcast, would you give me the honor of coming on the podcast? And he's like, yeah, sure, Jim, will come on the podcast. It was lovely. He said, but look, I'm gonna be away in New York for some time. And then we got chatting. I was like, hey, this is very strange. I might actually be in New York. Maybe we could do it in New York. And then one thing led to another, and Gordon, hero as he is, said, look, I'm gonna be recording. I'm gonna be in the East Village. And I was like, oh, man, I've had the dream my whole life to record something in New York, let alone the East Village. But then suddenly just found myself in that way that life does, just so busy, and everything getting on top, and then suddenly you're sort of not prepared, and you're kind of beating yourself up, and you're trying to make the space, vamping out a few stuff, nothing ever quite working. Literally, I got 2 days, and we just have to get this damn thing done. So step 2, bring your full self. You need to understand that every song is a plot on your course, a page in your book, an indicator of your psychological reality. What's a song asking of you? It's asking, who are you? Who might you be? What are you trying to overcome? Where are you trying to go to?
So this may seem abstract, but you need to bring your full self into that arena. The song will know so quickly if you're not fully committed, if your heart isn't skipping a beat, or if you're not burning for it.
You need to prepare yourself psychologically and mentally because demons are going to come up. You are going to have dark nights of the soul along the way. When you're trying to write a song, sometimes you just come against the absolute limit of your potential. And that is why the demon turns up. The demon turns up because you have to find a way to go through that. But damn, it's going to challenge you. So in whatever way you can, try and prepare yourself because you need to push through that. So the other side is an expanded version of your talent, who you are, and the potential song that you can write. Fourth, when you're stuck, audition, vamp along with other songs, listen to stuff you like, grab bits of poetry, use bits that you've written in the past, sing with it.
I don't know if I'm further ahead than where I wanted to be, or whether I'm miles behind where I wanted to be. All I know is that I've got something, I've got an idea. The devil in the mind is I don't quite know if it's any good yet, it's just so raw. And I wasn't expecting to end up in a key that I don't really know, so like at all on the piano. So much of the night I've just been tinkering away on the piano trying to get the key of E flat minor, which I would always avoid.
That's a wicked thing to do. Fuck. That's the wicked thing to do. What's on the name of wicked things to do. What's on the map? Wicked things to do.
Fifth, remember to sing aloud. You've got to get it out. You've got to get it into the room. Fill the air. Fill the air. Then get hush. Imagine someone you love right close to you and tell them your deepest secrets. Make everything available.
Sometimes a dream, dreamt unbound from the past, crashes under its weight once it arrives in the future. This here, right now, defines your whole life. Where there was flatline, there is now pulse. This is our howl, stately amongst the eons. I am still here, undimmed in the dark, carved from the longing, committed despite the fear.
6, remember different tempos. It's very easy to get locked into your own tempo, and sometimes that's a psychological place where you're stuck. So play along to faster stuff, slower stuff, but most of all, feel where you are and go down that route.
But I'm going to try and get a little bit more done on this track before heading off to the Big Apple.
So I know as a songwriter, it can be pretty lonely, it can be pretty galling, it can certainly be very unsettling. But remember, the point at which it feels most alone is actually the point when the world is most with you. And it's exactly at this point when the song will arrive. 7, remember different time signatures. Very easy to get stuck in the same thing over and over and over. And there's all types of different time signatures out there. So do keep experimenting. Okay, it's now or never. Less than an hour before I have to go. So much to get done. Gotta export stems, get a vocal down, finish the guitar. It's just absurd. Life is ridiculous. Okay guys, that's my final notes from this crazy session. I've learned so much through it. It's been such an up and down journey, and I feel like I've got somewhere. I feel like I've got something in the bag. So when it comes to how to write a song, it completely fragmented my own conception that I could write a song. It took me to the edge of doubt. It took me into this fear space where I started questioning everything. I had to put 4 more hours than I was expecting, even though I'd never had enough hours in the first place. And this is the thing, is that you don't know where it's going to take you. I would just say that wherever you are, keep enjoying it. Remember, if there's pressure, that pressure can be useful. It can be used to break through gateways, to smash through walls and to get on the other side. I think most of all, when you're going into the rehearsal room, if you're feeling blocked or whatever, just remember the one thing you control is whether you're trying to improve. Are you getting better? You can always put the discipline. If you're feeling down or you're feeling in a difficult moment or stuck or whatever, just do some practice, learn something new, because it's so often in giving your spirit over to something else, over to someone else's flower, someone else's inspiration, someone else's idea, that then in turn they will reward you for something, and something wonderful will then come out of you, provoked by that capacity to give it away, like a footballing number 10, giving it away, you get it back and you smash it in. I never smash it in, but you know what I mean. All right, guys, I've got to get out of here. I'm wishing you all very well. If there's something that you're going through with songs or something you disagree with or agree with, just dump it in the comments. Love to hear from you. And if you take a moment, please subscribe to all that type of stuff. Wishing you all a beautiful week, and I'll see you on the other side. Over and out for now.
It's a wicked thing to do, but in my mind, it's a wicked thing to do. Baby, when I try, it's the wicked thing to do. Love that when I die, I don't know.